deal, and we cross live to Brussels, where we are joined by SABC's news European correspondent, Jack Parrock. Well, Jack, good afternoon to you. Thank you very much for joining us. Tell us about today's parliamentary vote and what the situation is like in Greece.
So the vote going on today in Athens is whether to accept the bailout deal that the Eurozone leaders agreed upon on Monday after 17 hours of talks. Now, the deal basically includes some pretty stringent austerity measures, including pension reforms, VAT increases, etc. Also, the setup of a €50 billion fund to privatise Greek government assets. Many in the left-wing Syriza party who are voting on this are very much against the measures, and it seems that a majority within that party are going to vote it down, but conservative factions within the Greek parliament are going to make this deal pass. We assume at the moment. We'll wait to find out.
Looks like there's this division also on the higher echelons of the lenders. The IMF saying that the ECB has imposed this deal. What is the feeling like regarding that?
Indeed. So a report that was leaked from the International Monetary Fund essentially says that Greece needs really serious debt relief in order for its economy to grow. They're predicting that the debt figures for Greece are going to be in 2 years 200%, whereas before these negotiations they were 177%, which is a 200% of GDP debt is pretty unserviceable. The UK Prime Minister has also agreed with that, saying that Greece needs some write-down on its debts, but the Germans are unlikely to want to do that. The IMF has pretty much said that if this isn't part of the deal going forward, that they won't be part of this third bailout that was agreed on Monday. So it's really thrown a spanner in the works.
What about the notion that the ECB is imposing its will on Greece, especially with regards to stripping Parliament of the powers of making certain decisions after the bailout deal has been struck, and also the austerity measures?
Well, indeed, the European Central Bank is the one that is funding Greek banks to keep them liquidity. And whether they increase that liquidity or not, we have to wait and see. But there is many within the Greek government and, in fact, in Greece, the people who are very opposed to the idea that the national budgets and the finance and the fiscal stability of the country will be controlled outside of the Greek government. The European Central Bank has a huge part to play in that, but also the International Monetary Fund and the Germans, etc., the lenders. So there is a sense of people being uncomfortable about that. But Greece has accepted this deal so far. The Prime Minister accepted it on Monday, and if it goes through the Parliament, then that is the working agreement that they're going to go forward with.
I've been checking on the wire, seeing that some of the public servants had go slow and protesting, leaving their jobs and just going to protest on the streets. What can we expect later in the afternoon?
Well, indeed. So a 12-hour strike was called by a union of civil servants in Greece. Now, they are the ones that have supported the Greek Prime Minister and the party campaign to end austerity measures. Complicated things for the Greek Prime Minister, but he has himself assessed a bad deal that he didn't want to accept. But he really has had by the Eurozone lenders here. So it's a very complex situation in Greek politics at the moment, but they know that they need to go forward to keep Greece within the euro. A Greek exit from the euro would be catastrophic. Greek economy, and pretty much everyone knows that. So although we have this deal signed that was agreed on Monday, there's still a long way to go before before any economic stability can really be seen in the Greek economy.
All right, thank you very much, Jack. We're going to have to leave it there. Our line getting cut off a little bit there. And of course, the technicality of it, let's leave it there. We'll follow up on the story and keep you apace with the developments there.